In the previous class, we already introduced about this problem of self-divider circuit. So in here, we also include the what is the VT, that is Thevenin equivalent voltage, and RT, that is Thevenin equivalent resistance. So on the basis of that, we will introduce or focus about the equivalent voltage, equivalent circuit. So this is the RC. So this is the RT is already given over here. Then it is the IB is flowing over here. RE, this is here. CB, it is here. That is a capacitance. That is the bypass capacitor. And in here, there is a C2. This is C1. C1, this is the input voltage. This is the output voltage. It is already defined in the last session. And this is IC, the collector current. RC equal to perhaps 2 kilo ohm. RC equal to 2 kilo ohm. And RE, what is the value of RE? Can you define what is the value of RE? DC equal to 10 volt. RE का वैल्यू कितने 1 किलो ओम. RE का वैल्यू है 1 किलो ओम. So what is the question? What is the determine the operating point? In the operating point, that is the values are IC, IB, V, CE. So these values they are want to know for the common emitter configuration. Always remember this is the common emitter configuration. Then we will just focus IC, IB, VCE. If the configuration is the different type, is a common base type, then the operating point is different. So output the parameters of the current and the voltage in that time we will consider when the configuration is changed. In here we focus on the common emitter configuration. So now what happened? So we apply again the Kirchhoff's voltage law over this in this input loop. So apply KVL in the input loop. So for the electronics bunch, you have a class from 210 for Nilesh sir, that is digital electronics. So I shall complete the class within 1 p.m. definitely. I already seen the WhatsApp message that is Nilesh sir. After this one, the Nilesh sir class is there. So I shall complete the class within 1 p.m. So please give your patience and please focus on here. So apply the KVL in the input loop. Then VT equal to RT into IB. Next, RT into IB. Next, VT equal to RT into IB. Next,
plus VBE.
Plus VBE. Next,
plus RE into IB. IE.
RE. So what is the value of VT? VT का value है 1.67, RT है 5 into IB into 10 to the power 3 plus 0.7 plus IE into RE, that means IC, that is actually IC plus IB into RE. So we already known that is IC equal to beta IB. So if you substitute the value over here, 1.67 minus 0.7, 5 into 10 to the power 3 into IB plus, if you substitute the value over here, that is IC, then it is beta plus 1 into IB into RE. So from here, if we denoted the value of beta, so beta का value इधर है 100 बोले थे इसको, beta is equal to 100 if it is given. So if you substitute the value of beta in here, then what is the value of this one? 1.67 minus 0.7. इसका value कितना आ रहा है बोलो? What is the value of 1.67 minus 7?
0.97.
हाँ? 0. अरे तो सिंपल है, बोलो ना कितना? 0.57. 97. हाँ ठीक. That is equal to this one 10 to the power 3 IB plus 101 into 1K 10 to the power 3 into IB. So if you just take common over here, IB 105 into 10 to the power 3. 0.97. So what is the value of IB? That is 0.97. Sorry, 106 होगा इधर, 101 और 5 इसको कॉमन लेते हैं इधर में. हाँ, so it is 1 divided by 106 milliampere. Because 10 to the power 3 in here, so it is the denominator, then it is the 10 to the power minus 3. So it is the value of IB. So what is the value of IB over here? Please give me the answer. And all class representatives are requested to please take the attendance separately for electrical, electronics and computer science, and send me in the WhatsApp, personal WhatsApp. And I want to declare the syllabus of your first internal or mid-sem. That is only the 2 chapter, that is the properties of the semiconductor and energy band in solids. First chapter, the energy band in solids and property of the semiconductor. It is already discussed in the last day, na? Hello? The syllabus of the first mid-sem, that is property of semiconductor and energy band in solids. So on the basis of that, we will set the question from here, the MCQ pattern or online class test. Okay. So what is the value of IB? IB का value कितना है बोलो?
0.9150 into 10 to the power minus 5.
0.9150. 0.91. This one.
Sir. 50 into 10 to the power minus 5.
Into 10 to the power minus 5.
5, sir. Yes, sir.
0.91 into 10 to the power minus 5 ampere. So for that case, we can denote it as 0.91 into 10 to the power minus 2 milliampere, or we can denote it as 9.1 microampere. Because 0.91 into 10 divided by 10, so इधर में into 10 divided by 10 करने से क्या होगा? So that is 10 to the minus 3. So minus 3 means milli. My milli means microampere, and it is divided into 10. That is 9.1 microampere. What is the value of IC? IC equal to beta IB. So 100 times into 9.1 microampere. So it is 910 microampere, or 0.91 milliampere. IC. We also neglected the ICO is less than of IEC. So what is the value of VCE? So now two operating, if you want to know the operating point, the IC and IB, these two values are already known. We already know the value of IC and IB. So now find out the VCE. So VCE का value कितना होगा भाई? Define करो ना इससे. What is the value of VCE? VCE को find करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? What are the necessary steps we are taken for to evaluate the VCE?
KVL लगाएंगे आउटपुट.
Right. तो उसको बोलो कि कितना वैल्यू होगा. नेक्स्ट पेज में जाना पड़ेगा. So in here we apply the KVL. Apply the KVL in the output. Then if we apply the KVL in the output, then this is VCC, that is equal to IEC into RC plus VCE into IE into RE. Okay, I just written over here VCC equal to IC into RC. So IC into RC, VCC equal to IC into RC plus VCE, that is collector to emitter voltage drop, plus VCE plus IE into RE. For the NPN transistor, IE equal to IC plus IB. If it is PNP transistor, then what is the value of this one? Anyone? अगर ये PNP transistor होता तो क्या वैल्यू होता इसका IE का? IE equal to, if it is PNP transistor, then what is the value of IE? Then the value of IE equal to minus IB plus IC. If it is PNP transistor, then the value is minus IB plus IC. So VCC equal to IC plus RC plus VCE minus IE into RE. VCC equal to IC into RC plus VCE plus IC plus IB into RE. Now what is the value of VCC? VCC की वैल्यू कितना है? 10 वोल्ट. IC का वैल्यू कितना है भाई? हेलो, व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ IC? IC का वैल्यू कितना है?
0.91 माइक्रोन.
नो, 0.91 माइक्रो. IB का वैल्यू है मैडम. IC का वैल्यू कितना है? मिलीएम्पियर, नॉट अ माइक्रो, मिलीएम्पियर. 0.91 मिलीएम्पियर. 0.91 इंटू RC का वैल्यू कितना है? RC का वैल्यू कितना है? What is the value of RC?
Two, sir.
2. So one thing is here we will clear, that is IC का value है milliampere, that is 10 to the minus 3, and RC value है 10 to the 3. So 10 to the minus 3 and 10 to the 3, that is equal to 1. So there is no exponential part. Okay. Plus VC is unknown. IC का value कितना है? 0.91 in plus IB का value कितना है? 9.1. That is 0.91 into 10 to the power 2 minus 2 milliampere, and milli and in here RE का value कितना है? RE 1K. So into 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 and plus 3, this is milliampere. Minus 3 plus 3 is the numerator and denominator is the cancel out, so it is a 1 again. So find out the value of VCE. So VCE का value कितना होगा बताओ? We already substitute the values. So KVL is clear. The KVL, the point of the KVL, that is VCC equal to IC into RC plus VCE plus IERE. This KVL is clear to all of you? Hello? Is it clear, KVL?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So for here, so find out the VCE. Mr. Shekhar Kumar, are you available over here? Computer science. Mr. Shekhar Kumar. Mr. Shekhar Kumar, are you available in here? Please respond, sir. Mr. Shekhar Kumar.
Yes, sir.
So why you are joining late, sir? Class तो चालू हो गया 1:20 से. I already given a WhatsApp message. अब इधर आके तो आप कुछ नहीं समझ पाएंगे ना. So please join all.
Sir,
हाँ बोलिए.
क्लास कट गया था सर.
Okay. So all are requested to join on time. It's a very important problem, and this type of problem may be critical for at the time of your examination. So in here, I just solve it very easy method I usually adopted over here. So please focus this method. So what is the value of VCE in here? apply the KVL, Kirchhoff's voltage law in this equation, find out the VCE, of collector to emitter voltage drop of this transistor. VCE का वैल्यू कितना है?
Sir, 7.2609.
7.26
2609.
09 volt. So this is the value maybe in the collector to voltage drop. So IB is equal to 9.1 microampere. IC is equal to is the value 0.91 milliampere. So these are the value. This is considered the operating point. Operating point of C mode, common emitter mode transistor. Operating point in the common emitter transistor, that is the C mode, that is considered the IC, IB and VC, that is the output characteristics. We already defined the output characteristic, that is IC, VCE. So this is the characteristics curve. We already defined in the last day. This is the output characteristic. So when is a common emitter configuration? So these are IB, different type of value of IB will introduce over here, and we get the required result. So this is the operating point, the intersecting point of the biasing curve and load line. The intersecting point of the biasing curve and load line is considered that operating point. These are the for the common emitter configuration. If the common base configuration, then the operating point is different. So please keep it in your mind. Okay. So this is a brief discussion about the transistor biasing, and these are for the transistor biasing. You also evaluate the values, that is S prime and S double prime. That is, I denoted again the del IC by del VBE, del IC by del beta.
Del IC by del ICO होगा first में.
Okay. Del IC by del ICO divided by del IC by del VBE, na? Second one?
Yes. Yes.
Sir, S prime में del IC है सर.
Del IC by del
VB.
beta.
कल ये बताया तो मतलब पिछला क्लास में.
So whatever may be, these are the three factors: S prime and S double prime. Actually, we will just focus on these factors: ICO, VBE, and beta. Beta is the current gain in the common emitter mode. VBE is the base to emitter voltage drop, and ICO is the reverse saturation current. Okay, so we also denoted these three values. Next, we will start a new topic on operational amplifier, that is considered as the op-amp, that is the operational amplifier. Actually, after this transistor, we will focus on in the syllabus, that is a field effect transistor or unipolar device is there. We will discuss that one. But why we will introduce this op-amp? Because this op-amp is linked with the transistor. So in here, we will now focus about the integrated circuit. Integrated circuit, that is IC. It is considered as the IC. So how does the transistors are accumulate into the single chip? So in here we will accumulate 1,000 number of or 10,000 number of the transistors in the single chip. So in here, when we introduce this type of IC or integrated circuit, in that time we will introduce different type of techniques to adopt this type of IC, that is the epitaxial growth technique, diffusion technique, Zoralski method. So different type of method for the VLSI design, we will introduce this type of integrated circuit. So for that case, when we introduce this IC, in here the suitable IC for the operational amplifier, that is M741. This is the IC. I just draw the IC structure. There is a pin configuration of the IC in here. This is the IC. This is the 8-pin IC. So every time when you perform the experiment in your laboratory with the IC, you should know what are the pin configuration or pin numbering over here. At first you observe this notch. Everyone requested when you deal any type of IC to perform any type of experiment, please observe this notch. On this notch, left hand side, this one is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8. If the IC is the circle in nature, in that type, there is a notch is also there, particularly transistor type or any type of op-amp based circuit. And that op-amp based circuit is the different frequency mode we will introduce over here, but it's a critical discussion. We will focus only the different type of circuit of this operational amplifier. So these are 1. So notch, left hand side, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, 7, 8. So this is 1, this is 2, 2 and 3 are the input. This is considered as the inverting input. It is considered as the inverting input. This is considered as a non-inverting. In the pin number 2, 3, it is considered as the non-inverting input. So this is the transistor. This is a transistor. This is minus, this is plus. And this is the output. So this 4 is considered as supply voltage minus VE. This is 7 is considered as the plus VCC. 1 and 5 is considered as offset null. 1 and 5 is the offset null. And 8 is the no connection. 8 is considered as the no connection. Okay, so this is the configuration of the IC. So if we denoted the circuit symbol of operational amplifier, so this is pin number 2, pin number 3, this is 7, this is 4, this is 6. This is the inverting input. This is non-inverting input. And this is the desired output. So is it clear? So this is the circuit configuration over here. That is the 2, 3, 4, 7, and this is output. This is the output voltage. We'll calculate over here. This is the output. Now, what are the properties for this op-amp to take the desired output? Actually, it is the amplified circuit. So in the last day, when we introduced about the transistor characteristics, we also denoted how does transistor acts as an amplifier in the active region. What is the action of the amplifier? That is, it amplifies the input and output voltage. And that output voltage, whether it is the enhance or decrease, that is depend on the feedback. What type of feedback we will adopted. But in that class, we are not focused on feedback. We are focused only the amplifier gain, whether it is a voltage mode and current mode in the transistor characteristics. So on the basis of that, we will given one application of the transistor circuit. It is the one type of operational amplifier. So in here, we will focus on the gain of the input and output voltage gain. So for that case, we will focus some characteristics of op-amp. Characteristics of op-amp we will discuss. Number 1 is input impedance is infinite. High input impedance. Number 2, low output impedance. Number 3, infinite bandwidth. BW means bandwidth. Number 4, zero offset voltage. What is offset voltage and current? We will discuss again. Number 5, infinite CMRR, that is common mode rejection ratio. Number 6, the infinite slew rate. So these are the common factors we are adopted over here to take the required output of the voltage gain. Number 1 property is very, very important. Please note it down. The input impedance is infinite. On the basis of that property, we can get the required output gain voltage in the output side for the different type of circuit. Apply the KCL and KVL. Again, adopted over here, we can get the required output voltage. Okay. So input impedance is infinite, low output impedance, infinite bandwidth, zero offset voltage, infinite CMRR. Now, what is the CMRR? And infinite slew rate. And CMRR, slew rate will introduce CMRR. Actually, in the operational amplifier, when you introduce, that is a different type of mode is adopted. Number 1 is the differential mode. In differential mode, CMRR is introduced as differential mode voltage gain and ratio of the differential mode voltage gain to common mode voltage gain. Differential mode voltage gain to common mode voltage gain, that is ADM to ACM. So if you take in CMRR in decibel, then 10 log 10 ADM by ACM in a logarithm scale. Okay, so it is the CMRR. Slew rate, if you defined the slew rate, that is the rate of change of the maximum rate of change of output voltage with respect to time is slew rate. Okay, unit is volt per microsecond. So slew rate or SR, that is equal to d V naught by dt at maximum. D V naught by dt at maximum, that is considered as the slew rate. So CMRR is the differential mode voltage gain to common mode voltage gain. And how does we find out the differential mode voltage gain to common mode voltage gain? We will discuss in the next day. So in here, in the property, please note it down. In the property, we will adopted this 6 to 7 property over here, and ideally, ideally it is infinite common mode resistance ratio, but it is practically 90 decibel. The value is practically 90 decibel and it is 0.5 volt per microsecond. Okay. So this is the value is considered in here. Is it clear to all of you? Hello. So time is very
Yes,
less.
sir.
Only 5 minutes are left.
Yes, sir.
So up to this level, we will just focus only the basic elementaries of the operational amplifier over here. What are the component we will discuss in this operational amplifier? Number 1 is the IC diagram or IC pin, not the IC diagram, IC pin configuration. Okay. In analog electronic circuit, if it is in this second semester, we will discuss about the details of the internal structure of this IC diagram. How does the transistor is introduced? How the differential mode voltage transistor introduced over here to adopted this type of IC. We will discuss in that session, then that classes. And it is the one type of the operational amplifier IC configuration, pin configuration. So on the basis of that, we can perform the experiment in our laboratory also. And is the transistor amplifier. This is a circuit symbol. And also we adopted, that is the input impedance. If it is considered input impedance, this is infinite input impedance. So, and also the characteristics is also defined. What are the characteristics we adopted over here? And that, as well as we also discussed the two important parameter. Number one is the differential mode voltage gain to common mode voltage gain, that is considered as the CMRR, that is a common mode reaction ratio, and the slew rate. Okay. So these 4 component or 5 component will discuss. Next day we will discuss about the circuit. How does the circuit in the output voltage we can get the required output of the voltage gain. Okay. So in summary, for the class, we will discuss about the different stability factor for different type of circuit configuration. And we also discuss very important parameter of circuit, that is self-biased circuit. How does we can control the operating point and different stability factor. We'll already discuss, helping with the, some numerical problems on that. And as well as we discuss about basic elementary or introduction class of the operational amplifier. Next day we'll discuss about the operational amplifier circuit explanation. Okay. So is there any doubt? Because you have a next class of Nilesh sir for your digital electronics lab. Okay. So is there any doubt of this class? Hello?
No, sir.
So is there any
Nice.
doubt? You can, after this class, I shall send you the class note of this day in your WhatsApp group, and as well as the YouTube link in your WhatsApp group. Please follow the YouTube link, that video, and please subscribe my channel, and please observe this class note for your future reference. Okay. So thank you. Thanks a lot, and have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.